there's so many myths about, especially in India, about, kids being fed animal milk,
Hmm.
right? Different religion have different animals, like, jinka doodh ko bada shubh mante hain, whatever it is. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I have a lot of things here, but making it short. So yes, cow milk, buffalo milk, goat milk, camel milk, different parts. So
Mm.
animal milk. So basically, every animal produces milk for their babies.
Okay.
Humans produce milk for their babies.
Okay.
We are fit and fine to produce milk for our babies. Okay. Also, a human milk is more on the whey portion and less on the casein portion. So
Okay.
we have a 90s to 10 ratio of whey is to casein,
Okay.
and which is an early lactation, which comes down to 60-40, and maybe later on late stage of lactation also 50-50. With an animal milk, suppose like a cow milk or something, the casein ratio is very high. So when a lot of casein is going,
Okay.
the digestibility is a problem. The child's gut cannot always tolerate so much milk,
Okay.
and a cow's milk. So then maybe a blood and stool can be a problem. Constipations then later on become a problem, or a very very gassy, irritable, colicky baby, excessively crying baby is a problem. Mm, and then yes, protein allergies, cow milk protein allergies, and then allergies in children could
Okay.
also be because of animal
Related to
milk.
that. Okay.
And then yes, some parts of our country also have unpasteurized and animal milk ingestion disease known as brucella. So brucellosis, which is couple of states in India have it, and it is primarily because of animal milk ingestion.
Oh.
So I would suggest an option to a breast milk is, if you have a human milk bank, then a human donated human milk bank. If
Okay.
you don't have an access to that, then maybe a formula feed in a correct proportion, correct dilution, because you can't be mismanaging and
Right.
not diluting that also properly. And then an animal milk maybe after a year, and then milk to be given to children or not is another concept that we as pediatricians are. You can avoid milk. We don't necessarily need milk. So dairy products and then other things
Yeah.
to suffice for your milk is also there. But that's okay if the child is consuming one or two
Yeah.
after a year, at least not till a year.
Not till 1 year,
Yeah.
because it comes with whole loads of complications.
Yes, and then
Okay.
today again, with all our animals, what are they getting?
Yeah,
as
yeah,
their
absolutely. Where is the
meals?
purity of their, उनकी अपनी feed कौन सी pure है?
Correct.
अगर वो घास भी चल रहे हैं तो उसमें भी fertilizer पड़ा हुआ है. Let's
Correct,
put it like
correct.
that.
And
Right.
yes,
Yeah.
and then they have a different composition of milk.
Bilkul.
So that's not fit for the newborn babies, and that's not.
I think that's a very nice way of putting कि वो अपने बेबीज के लिए मिल्क प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं, उनको उनके बेबीज के लिए रहने दीजिए. आप में कैपेसिटी है अपने बेबी के लिए, please stick to your own factory.
Correct.
Let's put it like that,
Correct.
right? Okay. Considering there is another myth which I am aware of is that kajal, कि
Yeah.
उससे आंखें बड़ी हो जाती हैं. What about that, doctor?
No, I think it is a myth, and I think kajal application is an absolute no. It does cause a lot of infections, injuries in children. Yes, as an Indian practice, a kajal application is a very normal, natural thing that every other mother would want to do it as a familial religious practice.
Right.
However, maybe just put a small tikka on your foot or somewhere on the
Right,
forehead,
right.
or temple or something. But then no to a kajal application, and they have chemicals. Even if you call it organic, they're not for babies, and kajal application is a no. So
It's a
injuries and
complete no.
infections are bound to happen in children, and eye safety is important.
Absolutely.
Right? So
What about other myths you must be coming across in your career?
Oil installation.
Okay.
Oil installation in the nose and ears.
Oh.
It's again a no. Do not put oil in the baby's ear and nose. A lot of it comes from giving gripe water or pre-lactal feeds. So, gripe water needs to be given to my child, or sugar needs to be given, or honey needs to be given, or whatever different religions and customs or cultures have in their own practices. A बच्चा doesn't require anything. पहले 6 महीने बच्चे को सिर्फ मदर मिल्क चाहिए. नहीं होता है तो फॉर्मूला मिल्क इज ओके,
Okay.
बट नो प्री लैक्टिल feeds to be given, and some parts of maybe rural and semi-urban, or rural more so,
Right.
cow dung application on the umbilical
no.
cord and things like that. So those things are an absolute no to newborn babies.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Also clothing, maybe. Clothing may, so a lot of mothers come to us and they're like, what moisturizers, what soaps, what shampoos, what clothes, and we understand that yes, it's a concern and you've had a child and you want to do the best for your child, but the baby doesn't require anything as such. It's newborn baby requires just, once you start bathing the baby, a good clean hygiene, warm water se regular cleaning, medicated, non-medicated, no soaps, no as such is nothing required.
Okay.
Even if you choose something non-medicated, very gentle light application is fine,
Okay.
but not otherwise
Okay.
not required. With the oral cavity cleaning, again, just a little bit of water on your fingertip and just
Okay.
clean it. You don't require brushes and toothpaste and things like
Till
that.
how long?
So about till at least till 6 to 7 months, yes, you don't, and then maybe after that we can start with dental hygiene in a different way.
Right.
About 6 months should be
Okay.
nothing to be done there.
Okay.
With clothing, choose the clothes best for your baby as per your location.
Right.
Yes,
Weather
otherwise
conditions.
regular cotton, simple linen cotton clothes are best for the babies. Diapers and wet wipes are actually a no unless you're traveling or things like that. Then yes, practical aspects, yes. However, when your baby's in the house, manageable, you can just put a stooling sheet or something, which is just a basic sheet, which you can always clean. A baby's on aid, you can always go clean that sheet and put it back, and the baby could be in just regular cotton. And we've seen, because a lot of diaper rashes or a lot of
I was coming to that. Yeah.
lot of rashes because of wet wipes. So a wet wipe is gonna put in moisture to the bum of the baby. Now that moisture is gonna add on. So it's a wet wipe, it's a moisture, and you've put a diaper. The diaper's already, it's gonna catch that moisture.
Moisture.
It adds on the rash. So generally just a cotton dabbing, warm water, clean the baby, air dry the baby, and just a regular cotton wear is fine. And yes, traveling and all should be fine.
Yeah.
Where circumstances you can't manage, you're going to work, other things are fine. It's not, we're not stringent and strict here. But for the best of babies, they'll cut down on rashes, they'll cut down on a lot of those things if you're very simple, natural Indian ways of doing it.
Yeah. So basically, a complete no to wet wipes is what I can say.
Yes.
And
And then
then soapy also, right?
yes,
The
they're
wet
soapy.
wipes.
Sometimes they're like organic. Sometimes they're scented and non-scented. But then you're using that. So when you just put a warm cotton dabbing and then just let the baby to air dry, and then you put a whatever clothing, and the baby's good to go. Nothing. The child doesn't demand so much.
Absolutely.
The child doesn't require.
Basically, back to basics.
Yes, back to
Because
basics.
जैसे सृष्टि ने बनाया था,
Correct. It's very
उसी का
normal,
इस्तेमाल
natural, and
करेंगे.
the baby is
Till
not
they grow up
required.
and they start using their own
Think,
cosmetics.
yeah. They don't require so much.